Strange week it's been. It seems like DWI's numbers are really starting to dwindle now. Poor JB's afraid to show her face, let alone say anything now that the high's been taken out of the picture. And now, I'm having my motives put to question. There's a bit of cinema that came out not too long ago, and there's this line from it that comes to mind for me right now. It goes like, "You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." Well, Kempo, with all due respect to Kate, you really are full of shit, man. You know, I could have believed that maybe you were feeling that I was sticking a little too close to Kate lately. You might have been getting a little uncomfortable or jealous. I could have believed that, hey, maybe you thought that I was that other guy at the time, and you didn't want to take any chances. But you seem to have it in your mind that despite all the time and effort and love that I've given to this company, despite putting my body and hell, my sanity on the line, trying to do the right thing, you think I'm the bad guy that wants to wipe out the DWI. Who the hell are you exactly to go pointing a finger at me, Kempo? I've got nothing to hide. I never have, I never will. But I'm the bad guy. So says the guy who wears a mask and jumps me from behind and then runs off like a little rat instead of confronting the issue. You sound like you're so worried about Maleka's well-being, too. So where were you exactly when that imposter snuck up on her, huh? You know, if DWI management wants to put us in a match, hey, that's fine. I'll go out there and I'll do what I gotta do. But for right now, at least, I'm done with you, kid. I've already dealt with you stirring up the shit with me once before, and I'm not going through that again, because it's not worth it. Now, I could go on and talk about some other things, but I've got a job to do, and I think I've put this sharpshooter promo on hold for long enough. So, Rebel, everyone else, I apologize. It feels a little weird shooting on you, honestly. You did a good job last week. It's good to see you're taking this seriously. I'm sure Lethal Injection's probably laughing it up right now, seeing the two of us go at it. I guess if I were them, I'd probably say, well, this is the Boy Scout versus the Cub Scout, or something. Yeah. So, Rebel, ever since you came back to DWI after disappearing during the Gold Rush, you've been calling yourself the rugged rebel leader. It seems like you're trying to fashion yourself now as someone to be followed, someone to be looked up to and sought after for guidance, someone that people in DWI can get behind, especially in these dark times. So how's that working out for you, Rebel? You've had some skirmishes with the Sirens, and you've definitely busted your ass over all that. But it seems like that's about the only thing you've been really focusing on. It seems to me that you're kind of, overlooking the fact that we got some crazy running around making people disappear. Or that we got some mafia wannabe running around gunning people down as they see fit. It feels like we're losing a lot of ground, Rebel. I don't particularly like saying all that, but facts are facts. You still feel like being the leader, bro? You think you can handle the pressure, the responsibility, the burden? The other thing, of course, is the sharpshooter title. How much does this belt mean to you? How important is it to you? How much do you really want it? You know, I've said before that the sharpshooter title has a lot of sentimental value to me. And mostly that's because of the people here that encouraged me, that pushed for me to take a shot at it. You know, after what's happened lately, after this accusation, maybe some of you have a different opinion about me. I could probably sit here all day and say, hey, I'm not a part of the SOS in any way till I'm all out of air, but you're all entitled to believe what you want. I don't have any control over that. All that I can really ask for is good faith. Speaking of which, Kempo happened to bring up a point about a decision that I made, and he's right. I was given an impossible choice, and I had to make an impossible decision. It doesn't seem to me how either choice I would have made would have been the right one, because someone was going to suffer because of that. And I've had to deal with that every day, every minute. But you know something? That was my burden to face. It wasn't yours. It wasn't anyone else's. It was mine. Part of my decision was because of a promise, yeah. But at the same time, I also wanted to put a little faith in Malika. I had to believe in her. You know, she was in a difficult spot, but I had to believe that she had the strength inside of her to face it for as long as she could, and hopefully find a way out of it. And she made it. She struggled, but she's alive. She's here. And when I freed Kate, she was sick. She could have died, but she's here too. So the way I see it, as tough a choice as it was, I stand by what I did. And you're welcome, by the way, you ungrateful piece of shit. I think I've said all I really can right now. I guess I could go on about how much it would mean to me to go to the finals, but I don't want to sound like a broken record. I think all of you know how much it means to me. I do respect you, Rebel, but only one of us can move on, bro. Whether or not you people have given up on me, I'm not about to give up on DWI or DFSG. Not as long as I still breathe. Good luck, Rebel.